Welcome back to Magic Gathering Strat. I am playing Mono Black Control, as you can see, and I'm playing against hpmate, who is a sparring partner. Hi hpmate, thank you for doing this. And we are playing a very special deck. This is a deck that has been tearing up paper pauper tournaments in Nova Friburgo in Rio de Janeiro in Brazil. And this deck is designed by Vinicius Castillo Teixeira. Sorry for butchering your name. It has won 3 tournaments. It has gone 6-0, 5-1, 5-1 against a pretty varied pauper metagame, not unlike the one in the dailies. It has 3-1 in these tournaments against Cloudpost, and it looks to be the mono black control build that I've been looking for. So instead of taking a mono black control deck out of the dailies, I've taken this deck. I will include a list in the show notes. And thank you Vinicius for sharing. He is VCT on Magic Gathering on mtgsalvation. Okay, let's not keep hpmate waiting anymore. Let's play, and this looks like a decent enough hand for a mono black control deck, so we are keeping. We are up against either Burn or Delver Fiend. I don't know yet. It looks like Burn. Could be Delver Fiend. It's definitely Burn. So the key here is getting my burn spells online, getting my life gain spells online, and not casting Signing Blood to give him free bolts. There is the perfect target for... Ooh, now we are in trouble. So once we get the Rager online, we need to cast the Tendrils on the Killfin. That's happy times. But now we're gonna take a beating from Killfin. That's unhappy times. There's the Incinerate. We only get hit for 4, so we're 10. So 3 bolts. Next turn, Tendrils will be very good for us, but we are now at 9 with double Tendrils. So will Tendrils... If Killfin actually... I have to block Killfin, or he'll probably burn out the Rage. Oh, it's Searing Blaze as well. Oh, I'm dead. I'm so dead. I find that playing Burn that MBC was a horrible matchup as long as he could find his Tendrils. And there we go. So, yeah, I had a bit of a slow start. I should perhaps have mulliganed it, which would... probably have been better. And we are in the second game. So looking at this, Vinicius didn't supply me a sideboard plan yet, so I have to go from... I have to use the blue-black trinket control. And I know that any form of card discard is good. We have the Lifestaffs, nice. We don't want Choking Sands, Witches or Edicts. We probably don't need as much removal. Slow, useless removal such as Befoul we're taking out. We do need every life gain spell we can get. I'm not a big fan of Crypt Rats here. And we definitely can't use Signing Blood. So what comes in? Okay, I'm bringing in Edict because it might be a fast way of dealing with the Killfin. He might very well board out of his creatures. So we definitely like to go first against Burn. We have here 3 lands, a Verdict, Augur of Skulls. This looks like a pretty strong hand against burn. We'll play the tap land first to get it online, and then we'll play Augur. The turn after that will probably Verdict. A Kiln Fiend. Oh, that's a nice card. So we need a stop in our upkeep, otherwise Augur won't do much. So let's see what we can do. Augur is dead, but that's a dead Augur instead of a dead Magic Gathering strat, so that's pretty good. And we'll just keep playing these things. We'll play that because we want to reach 4 mana for the Tendrils. Even if the Tendrils only get us 2 lives, it will make a lot of difference. Here's another Augur that has to die. And if we can get to 6 mana and start corrupting stuff, then we are in the green zone. Stagger Shock. Well, it's another 2 damage that's not in my face. Even if it's taken out his creatures, it doesn't hurt us too much because we can still Tendrils our own guys. And we will. Rager. And now he has to Stagger Shock us. But he's pretty far from okay. And we have Tendrils back up. So we can start beating down. And try to get closer to... Ooh. That's a nice combo. He will of course answer with Incinerate, but I'll Undying Evil it. Get an extra card and 3/3. Gets Verdict. Took out another 3 damage from him. And now I can't kill the Rager with Tendrils unless I draw a Swamp. So I hope I will. He might have sideboarded out his creatures. Verdict doesn't look very strong here, but maybe... No, it's Kiln Fiend! Kill Fiend! And of course, the first thing I will cast on Kiln Fiend is Tendrils. And now he is pretty much spent. He has only 2 cards. And he will have a very hard time doing 10 points of damage to me. And now he needs to do 12, and I have a 5-turn clock on him. And of course I can actually cast Tendrils on Rager here, as he doesn't die. Marauders is gonna get Verdicted or Tendrilled if I find another Swamp. But I did not. So I'm gonna Duress him. I don't know what I think I will find there, but it could be Fire Blast. Do you use the Fire Blast now? He uses Searing Blaze for 1 point of damage. That's not very dangerous. Now he has no hand. He has no creature. And 7 is safe. He can only draw 1 card. And the most damage he can do with 1 card is 4. So, and now he has that 1 card. So now he can draw another card and do 7. That's why I need to keep Tendrils open here. Deadweight. Maybe I should board out more removal. So especially Deadweight doesn't feel very strong, but you need to handle Kiln Fiend. I can't have a Kiln Fiend hitting me as happened in the first game. Kill the Marauders. This is what I'll do. He can now answer with a bolt. But he needs to do something about this. And now I get the 3 life. I'm at 4. He's at 3. If he has the Fire Blast, I'm dead. I think I misplayed there somewhere along the line. But now I'm safe again. He is desperately looking for salvation, but it's nowhere to be found. He's law spiking me. Well, that's okay. I didn't think I would be at 1 life here. So this is the way he died. Guess verdicts for the win. Okay, we're 1-1 and we have to look for more stuff to bring in. I'll bring in a Spellbomb. I have only 2 dead weights. Maybe I should just stay as is. I want to have a sideboard plan, Vinicius. I want to have it. Because I don't want to make sideboard decisions on the fly. As you've seen in earlier videos, when I have the plan, it's a lot better. Alright, we are taking our winning mono black control deck into the 3rd duel. We're keeping his hand because once we get to corrupt, it'll be a party. So will we get to corrupt? That's the big question. And another question is even, do we play the Moor? But I think we need to play it to get to 6 mana. And now we need some sort of defense to live until we have 6. We're at 17. And there are the Marauders, and the Marauders are going to swing. Unless we draw something good, and we do. And this time, do you block with the Augur? Or do you use it to get rid of his card? He could cast 3 bolts and a Fire Blast. And that would actually be 13, and that would be lethal. So if Augur blocks now, we know that we prevent 3 damage. But if we can actually use the Augur to remove 2 cards, we might save ourselves from more than 3 damage. So I think the correct thing to do here is not to block, but go for the discard. And unless he is heavily flooded, that looks like the right thing to do. Checking that we have the stop set. We do. And there is Kiln Fiend. And there's Lightning Bolt. So in the end, Augur of Skulls prevented exactly 3 damage. Verdict is of course super good here. and might really help us live until corrupt. Here's the lava spike. He has 2 more cards. He needs to do 9 more damage. So we'll let him live in the false hope until it's time that Geth decides what to do with Killed Fiend. And Geth always makes the same decision. Death. Because Geth is a pretty unfriendly guy. We are at 9. And this guy doesn't do very much now. 2 mana left. Now we will be at 6. But if that is a fire blast, I'm gonna get it. Or you're gonna be low. Or I'm gonna be dead if you draw any other form of damage spell. And I think I just kept too slow a draw. And here we go. For what it's worth. Stag Show, we are getting something. Oh, Searing Blaze. Okay, so we come down to his top deck now. And I think we'll actually win if he doesn't top deck a burn spell. So anything is okay but a burn spell. We're at 2 lives. Did he get the burn spell? Or didn't he? Maybe he didn't. Let's dig his body for gold. Oh yes. That sounded weird. Okay, now I feel pretty good about having 7 lives, but he could draw into Fire Blast Bolt. There's the Rift Bolt, but it is delayed. So let's just corrupt him some more. We are now 12. And he's at 7. That means that we only need to score 1 more point of damage before we are lethal with the Crypt Rats. So the Crypt Rats can actually kill him next turn, but that's fairly dangerous. So I would prefer using Duress, having Tendrils open and just chip away. So that's what we are going to do. See what kind of burn you have for me. You have that thing and the Searing Blaze. So let's keep beating down. And of course the Tendrils mean I am safe from 1 spell. But I do have to win as well. There's another life point. Now I can also force the draw. Okay, he's fire blasting me, so I need to reply with Tendrils. But then I lost my clock. And I don't feel very safe here. 2 corrupts. He has done so much damage. Well, I hope that he casts a Kiln Fiend or Marauders. But now I will actually lose if he draws burn again. And he does. I've been playing the tournament-winning deck from Paper Pauper in Rio de Janeiro. It was an MBC deck. I was playing against hpmate, who played the part of the burn deck. Thank you for watching. Magic Gathering Strat.